this video I'm going to be sharing you my scalping session. We're looking at S&P 500 and mini futures, and as a price session trader, I'm going to be solely relying on pure price movement. I have only one indicator, the 21 bar supportive indicator, but for the most part I'm going to be relying on the candlesticks alone. Right now the main structure is big trend range. You want to buy low, sell high, but I also have to follow the short-term trend line rule within the trend range. So this option is in play, and for this reason I cannot sell just yet. Alright, resuming the video, as nothing much happened. The uptrend had a break, brought two legs down. As you can see, one leg down, break, second leg down. You have a second entry long here, but you cannot go long above bearish doji, and there is no room before reaching this resistance. Then you have a break in new high, but uptrend keeps pushing higher. So I'm going to use the one leg, measure it, the second leg, project the target. I like drawing the secondary spike and a channel pattern. I may consider some long here if EMA holds really well, but because measured move was just reached, we may have some stronger correction. So I'm looking for some stronger setup. Let's see how EMA holds. Alright, traders, I'm resuming the video as I'm trying to take a second entry short, but I was quite slow. Actually, it just dropped lower instantly. And I believe we made the scalp, so I have to cancel the order at this point. So I was looking at second entry short at the exponential moving average while the downtrend is new low, because you have uptrend break new high, you have some consolidation area of development, and finally new trend started. So we have new trend that needs new low, second entry short at the EMA, and because the uptrend played out, I expect right now this bearish trend to get some continuation. But it happened quite quickly. I had to use double bar entry. The first one was sketchy. So the initial downtrend played out with the break, pushed to a new extreme. There was a nice second entry short and a failed second entry long. It's a nice double top. So two great setups. Now we have breaking new high. There is no reversal. Significant push down. So I'm already drawing wider channel. It fits pretty well. Three confirmations already. Fits off the bottom. So the trend is still down at the moment. So I'm looking for reasons to go short only. Alright, traders. So we have another visual second entry short right here. But the bar, once again, way too big as a double bar entry because the stop has to go all the way up here. So this is why I need to use deeper limit order. You have uptrend break new high, which is a good sign, but I cannot sell below initial bullish bar. I have to sell below bearish bar, but the bearish bar is too big, so I need to use limit order. And now I can see that we finally got filled, so I'm going to place the stop loss one tick above the initial bar. This is the visual two-legged pullback, double rejection of the EMA. The trend down is the main pattern. Once again, the initial bar is bullish, not ideal, but I'm using the double bar entry because context is clear, because the uptrend played out, which means correction is over. I'm scalping 8 contracts for 10 ticks and leaving 2 contracts as a runner. We're bouncing on my exit order, but we didn't tick through fully. Come on, a few more ticks. Actually, one more tick. Okay, the market is correcting a little bit, but I still like the trade, so I'm going to hold the position. I tried to decrease the risk, but it's still quite substantial, so hopefully we don't get burned. But the downtrend is the pattern. You can see nice downtrend working lower, new push phase. So we have a lot of reasons to expect market to go lower and start brand new push phase because uptrend played out and the key entry point, the EMA held. Maybe this time a few more ticks. Alright, so we got filled on the scalp. Now we're going to manage the runner. The trend is quite medium, not as strong. So we'll see if we can get some significant runner. Yesterday I managed to get very nice runner in a trend range. This time so far mainly scalp, and we will see what the runner will do. But second entry short, I had to use deeper limit order because it was too big, but it was good for a scalp at the moment. Okay, our runner got hit at break even, so we made the scalp. Runner just a bonus, didn't survive, so on to the next one. Alright, we have 2 legs up, break. I expect new low for the downtrend, but the lower high pushed above EMA, which is not a good sign. I want to see a lower high forming fully below EMA, so now I'm waiting for failed second entry long. It could also be mini second entry short. So let's see if we can get this short set up. We need new low according to channel line rules. We have a congestion. We have secondary channel with a break and push to a new extreme. So this is my worry. The market may have stronger pullback now because the secondary channel played out. The main channel still should get new low. I'm considering failed breakout, but it would need to form really well. Downtrend played out with the break, push to a new low. The failed breakout we were looking for was an inside bar, so I didn't take it. We're breaking new low, so I'm going to pause, going to go short, and I'm going to take a break. I came back from my break. There was a nice failed second entry long reversal pattern combined with the second entry short. I'm watching wider downtrend. Uptrend played out with the break new high, but I would need some substantial push phase to trust it fully because we're going quite sideways without a clear direction. So this wider channel is a little bit of a stretch. So let's see if we can push down or we're going to go sideways again. Okay, traders, I adapted to spike and a channel pattern because it fits really well. There's a decent second entry short. You have double bottom, can reset. This is why you cannot take this. But I'm not gonna take it still because I want to see some stronger push phase. It's a little bit sideways, although it looks like it's gonna work. It's nice rejection here, potential triple test. But I just wanted to see one more push lower to fully trust this. So I'm gonna wrap it up with my one trade. Okay, so this is the structure for today. It started with no trade structure. You have one leg, break, measured move was reached. Now you can't really go long here. I talked about this. You have a second entry long, but the signal bar is too weak and you can't use double bar entry because you have no room to scalp before the main resistance. Then you have high low, but once again, terrible double bar entry. If you have some textbook high low, you can go long because you have brought two legs down, or if you have felt second entry short closer to the EMA, you can go long as well. You want to have some room before this resistance, but these two legs are quite broad. This time you're going to test the new high for this spike up. I decided to draw secondary channel because I can see how many bars there are inside. There's a lot of price action. You have measured moves, so you have to be careful. Measured move was reached to the tick, and you can see we still tested the new high even for the secondary channel. I was definitely looking for some good trade because once I have the measured move reached, there can be stronger pullback, but there was no trade anyway. New high for a century long, can reset for a century long, so no way for us to get a trade to test the new high. Then you have area of development where everything played out and market takes time for new structure to develop. Okay, you cannot be playing the range instantly right after you break a new high. Market cycle takes time to develop a little bit. Okay, you need more confirmations of these key levels, and you can see we slowly push down, we reversed over, you have a downtrend like this, so definitely cannot take this high low. I redrew a brand new downtrend, and then we have two legs up, market moves in pairs of two, second entry short, and then you have fell breakout, which is also fell second entry long, downtrend is new low. You can view it as a fell breakout and add double top. Both of these alternatives are great. You have breakout pullback, but problem is it formed after we have break a new low for the initial downtrend. You don't really know that the wider channel is valid at the time. Okay, at the time you only have two swings, one swing here, so I don't think we can take the breakout pullback here just yet. Not a bad trade, just a little bit more advanced. Break a new high, quite aggressive second entry short, but if you're going to use deeper limit order, you can see it went all the way here, decreasing the risk. You can take it, one leg break, second leg up. Then you have downtrend that needs new low, perfect trend line rule. Problem is the lower high is above EMA. I was going back and forth whether to mark this or not because it's not a bad trade. Lower high, clear two legs up, and you have once again some range structure, so you're gonna go lower. It's generally just we prefer for a lower high to be fully below EMA because once it pushes like this above EMA, there can be like third leg up and then they're gonna take it lower. And then we have this fell breakout. I marked it, but I didn't take it because it's an inside bar. So not ideal, but let's mark it based on the context, educational purpose. Okay, I didn't notice this. You actually have a new low, first entry short, second entry short failure. Okay, this is interesting. I was on my break. You fell second entry short. You can see downtrend, broad break, push to new low. And this is reversal pattern. Downtrend played out, so new market cycle can be reversal. How big is the bar? Okay, 4.5 points. So you need to use some deeper limit order. But if you're going to use deeper limit order, you can definitely take this reversal pattern. Okay, you expect trend to be wider and not tighter. You expect this trend to be tighter if you expect this to be correction part of the downtrend. But because the downtrend played out, we are not expecting this to be correction. We're expecting this to produce stronger move on its own, reversal, because we are breaking new low. So this is why we can draw wider channel here, and we even have similar example right here. Okay, break new high, perfect trend line rule. First entry long, second entry long failure, second entry short, double hyperbolic setup right at the EMA. You have room to scalp out, great trade because our trend played out. You have already few bounces of this resistance. Downtrend is new low, great hyperbolic setup. I don't see no good trade here. It's tempting to take this second entry short. You need a little bit more information that this spike in the channel is valid. So I was hoping for some second entry short that never formed. You have some lower high here. You can consider, and you have felt second entry long. Actually, this is for essential second entry. So this is just some lower high as well. You know, I marked it mainly educational wise, but it's too late. You can't really take it, but it's a decent trade because you need new low for the spike in the channel. You're below EMA, and then you have break new low. Once again, perfect market cycle. We're bouncing, double reversal, double hyperbolic setup, but it's too late. You can't really take it. So let's talk about this context wise, but you can't take it. You can't take setup this late on a Friday. So perfect trend line rule actually. Perfect day. Not that many great trades. If you miss few of these, not that many opportunities, but you can see measured move, one aspect of price action breaking new high perfectly, downtrend break new low, perfect market cycle here again, and reversals here. So pretty much a lot of price action rules were applied today, and it's fairly predictable. Just the setups themselves, a lot of double bar entries, which is unfortunate, but if you're going to use the limit order, you can get around it. So I hope you had a good chance. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck your trading.